Morning. Morning. My name's Dan Tolhurst. I'm the Head of Football Media Relations here at Arsenal Football Club. Basically, my role within the communications department is to manage the reputation of our club, to be proactive from a public relations perspective, but also reactive as well with regards to a press office operation. So on a match day, we have about 8 people in the communications department working on a match day. We get in about 5 hours before the game. It gives us about 2 hours preparation time before the media entrance opens, 3 hours before the match. So for example, today we're in by about 10 o'clock, media entrance opens about 1 o'clock. Today we've got about 200 media with us. That's both written journalists, radio journalists and TV broadcasters. Today's match is going to be broadcast over about 100 countries around the world. We've got about 14 TV stations on site with us today to look after. Lynn, is there any issues with regards to media accreditation today?
No, it's fine. We've got a few changes, but...
Okay, full house, isn't it? Have we got any passes up our sleeves just in case there's an issue?
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
David Beckham's in the director's box.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll feed that through to Sky.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Children.
Okay, cool.
It's not for me, it's someone else.
So this is the media lounge. This is where the media will prepare before the game and also file their reports after the game. Yeah, it's interesting because obviously you've got all the main writers in here. So if there even anything happens outside of Arsenal Football Club, everything will come through here. So it's a really good networking area for us as well. You know, before the game we get in here and we talk to all the journos, we talk to them about any team news, we talk to them about anything that might have happened over the course of the weekend. But yeah, this is like a hub. It's a real sort of nerve centre and hub for the media in here.
John Cross, Daily Mirror. I've been there for 15 years. I mean, we're not really sort of specialised, but the fact of the matter is that you tend to cover one club more than most, and kind of my speciality really has become Arsenal. And I think it's just great to cover, really. Sort of, you know, the manager's really accessible to the media, speaks really well, always gives us a line, as we tend to call it. So it gives us our back page, and yeah, it's really entertaining.
There's often a lot of things that you see in newspapers or see on the TV or on the radio that you don't like, but that's when the challenge starts. Arsenal Football Club is such a great club that we've got so many positives around us. So yes, we'll be in touch with the media if we don't like a story. We'll get in touch with them to explain our position on that. But yeah, when you lose games, it's challenging. But in my time here, I've been here 15 years, we've seen some really, really good times, and for the majority of the time, things are good after match day. But yeah, you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for that.
I'm Mark Ganella, Communications Director, and my main responsibilities really are for managing the global media interest in the club. It's all about relationships. Obviously, the media is a big group of people that we have to manage on a day-to-day basis, and clearly they want to be able to ring up and trust the people they're talking to. So while we don't get into the day-to-day speculation, there's clearly a degree of guidance that we can provide journalists to make sure that their misinformation is better informed, shall I put it. But also, from our point of view, working with these guys every day, now they've got a pretty tough gig themselves in terms of filling the newspapers, the radio programmes and the TV shows. And so actually to be able to help them do their job. So it's very much a two-way street.
This is where our work really begins after the match. You know, we've got obviously the players' tunnel, the game finishes, all the players come through here. We've got the Arsenal dressing room just behind us and the visitors' dressing room here. So our main role, straight off that whistle, is to get players in to do their TV interviews. And that's what's quite difficult. People don't understand. For players, they've just come off of 90 minutes and they're asked to do a TV interview. So we like to use this area to give them a little breather, to give them a little brief on what they might be asked, what's happened in the game. So just a little bit of a preparation area for us, really.
Let's say Happy New Year to Mr. Wenger. Been a while since we've seen you.
Yes, thank you very much. Happy New Year to you and to everybody.
Okay, Arsenal, in goal number 1, Wojciech Szczesny. Number 2, Abu Diaby. Match days are the best thing about my job. You ask anyone that works at Arsenal, the match days are brilliant, and we're all so proud to work here, and I hope that comes through, and I know it comes through, all the staff here, but also working at this club, it just gives me such a buzz. I almost still have those match day nerves as well, and you almost sort of get in the zone as well, and you can see it all the fans as well. You're almost like a fan on a match day as well. It's brilliant. It's working here. It's a dream job. You know, I'll never take it for granted, and I just love it here.
Szczesny saved it! City have taken the free kick quickly, and Milner has powered home Manchester City into a lead. Milner, he's got 3 blue shirts to aim at. Tevez is there, and Dzeko follows up. Mike Dean blows his whistle.
On for Arsenal media really quickly. It'll take 2 minutes. I'll be with you. Thank you. Just for the fans. Thank you. It's great when we win, but it's really challenging when we lose because obviously there's still lots of media here that want to talk to you and want to talk to your manager and your players after a bad result. Luckily, that doesn't happen so much, but when it does, we have to be right on our toes.
What did you make of the red card, though? Did you feel it was just?
I was surprised, honestly. I will watch it again, of course.
Yeah, there's not many managers that, after a difficult day like that, can face up. As I said before the game, he has to do, 8 to 10 different interviews there, and he's getting probably the same question all the time. But he remains positive. He has faith in this team, as we all do. And it was a challenging day, but off the pitch, the media go home happy because the boss and 2 players have stood up and done their bit.
Thank you.